On the banks of the Red Cedar in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Michigan State Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Nebraska's offense will have the ball first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys...
Makes the catch and he's free. Brought down at the 10-yard line and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
Looking to pass, it's Calandria. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
The Spartans offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. What a game he had last time out. More than 200 yards and a score. The run inside. It's Chambers. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at...
There's a crease. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. This time he wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both
lots of room to run. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Spartans are marching down the field. On the move, it's Chambers. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Spartans! rushing touchdowns. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Trying play action. Now sliding to his left. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chambers. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Spartans will punt this one away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
The Huskers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
Unloads it downfield. They tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. To the air, it's Tucker. Finds the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rifles it down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Off and running. Touchdown Spartans. Once he got some room, it was over. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Nebraska sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going.
Turning it on! Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play!
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Here's a little room there. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the lone running back. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Racing to the right. The 40. Inside the 30. 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Spartans. On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Pulls it in, it's Mills. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. When you're called Cornhuskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barney. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hauls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Cornhuskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Got his man. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air, it's Calandria. Under fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick completion to the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Makes a grab. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
And what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Not much room there. They'll give it 1 to the 9. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Dropping back, it's Tucker. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Rushes on him.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the 1st down. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. They'll run for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Tucker. That's caught, it's Chambers.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Spartans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Maybe a crease. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Huskers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Cornhuskers have their offense in high gear. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Finds his man. And they'll knock him down. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. The screen, and watch out. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the ground, it's Chambers. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, going to the air. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The sure hands, it's Hunter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Punts it out of the air. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to pass. Got the back over the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Great reaction by this defense immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
To the air on 1st down. Moving out to the right. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Tucker. Bringing the heat. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Huskers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brenson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Oh, better look out! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense set for a 1st down play.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Runs through the tackle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Back to pass, it's Calandria. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. It's caught. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Huskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Makes the catch. It's Hunter. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The Huskers are in the red zone. The hand to the running back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Running inside. It's Chambers. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes. At the 30. He's at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Michigan State.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The run inside. It's Ives. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Grabs it in the middle. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it at the 15. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or what would you say, QB? Throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Snagged out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chambers. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, it's Chambers. There's some room. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Sparty. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Catch in the middle, it's Barney. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Off play action. Caught near the sticks, it's Barney. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line, they're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
And the Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Barney. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. He's going to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Huskers decide to punt it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Running inside. It's Chambers. There he goes. Picks up the first down. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Spartan. And the route is on.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hold and finds his man on the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And as he throws, it's incomplete. And trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Fires on the move. On target to the left. And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup. The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Hunter. Could not make his way to the corner. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run inside, it's Ives. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Huskers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A first down run in the red zone. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chambers. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Spartans want to crank the tempo.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run play action. He rifles one deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. Jumped on top of the pile.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous 1st down.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two
Picked off to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offense, a sack. Now it's 2nd down. Running inside. It's Chambers. Got a little grass.
What'd I tell you?
Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Spartans. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
What an unbelievable play on offense. And I think the thought process was, hey, we're on our own 2-yard line. Let's just run the ball and give ourselves some space, give ourselves some better field position. But the ball carrier says, no way. I'm making people miss. I'm taking this thing to the crib. And he showed you his speed. Wow, what a game-changing type play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got a man, it's Hunter. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds us back in the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He's got it on the right. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Ives. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Calandria. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Flag 14. Flag 14. Ready, go.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Works the middle of the field. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, neat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.